Thanks for joining us today. My name is Collette and this is Reese, my son. He is also my sous chef. We are with Events by Collette. Today we will be cooking omega-3 nut butter. Why omega-3s? Well, because it's really hard to get in our diets today unless you eat fish every day, which a lot of us don't. So why not just add it to something as simple as nut butter, which most of us do eat every day, especially our children who love to eat it with their snacks and bananas. All right, let's see. What are we going to add today to our nut butter, Reese? Here is the recipe, which I will be posting along with the video as usual. All right. We have 1/4 cup of Brazil nuts. Why Brazil nuts? Well, because they are a great antioxidant and they have selenium. Yes, they are expensive, but as long as you add a little bit of them to your diet, they're worth your while. All right, as usual, we'll put this in the dishwasher for later. Next, we have your average peanut. Usually people just eat peanut butter. Yes, because it is very inexpensive. But you know, it doesn't have everything that we need. A lot of people have allergies to it. So we're just gonna add a little bit of those today just for the taste. But yeah, there we go. We'll put this in the dishwasher again. And we have 1 cup of peanut butter. Sorry, 1 cup of peanuts. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And here we have walnuts. We have, how many walnuts do we have? Oh, we have 1 cup of walnuts also. Why walnuts? They are packed with vitamin A. A lot of us don't get enough vitamin A in our diets either. I actually recently discovered a few years ago that I was not eating enough omega-3s nor enough vitamin A. So I had to add it into my diet. I actually had a problem with my eyes. They were too dry. The eye doctor wasn't able to help me enough, and I did my research, and lo and behold, vitamin A and omega-3s actually help your eyes. Put this in the dishwasher. And we have 1 cup of almonds. Everybody loves almonds. Most of us who have a peanut allergy prefer almonds, unless you have a full-blown nut allergy. So we're gonna add those almonds too. And almonds actually have a lot of vitamin A also. And we have how many pecans? 1/2 cup of pecans. Pecans offer antioxidants and oleic acid. Great for your diet also. Last but not least, of the nuts in this omega-3 nut butter, we have cashews. Cashews are fabulous. They have that fatty taste to them and the creamy taste to them. And we're gonna add the hemp seed, which Reese is very excited to do. Hemp, if you haven't started cooking with it yet, is great to cook with. It's very easy to cook with. One moment, Reese. I know you're excited. Un momento, Baba Wolf. Un momento. See. Okay. Well, okay. We have 3 things packed with omega-3s. We have our hemp, we have our chia, and we have our flaxseed. See, the chia y linaza. Gracias. Reese is very excited. If you haven't started cooking with your toddler, you should. As you see, it's great for their motor skills, it's great for their palate to develop it, and it's great for interaction in the kitchen, and they learn a little bit of math out of it too. You have your measuring spoons, you have your measuring cups. They need to know, what makes a full cup. 2 halves make a full, 4/4 make a full, so on and so forth. All right. We will get back to, our sous chef Reese is very excited to add all the ingredients. We will get back to why we should have flaxseed, chia, and hemp. Okay, let's see. We have sesame seeds. You can also use pumpkin seeds. And we have our salt. And again, I will put this recipe online so you know all the different measurements. As you notice, we are not adding any oil today. Why is that? Because all of the ingredients actually have a touch of oil to themselves. If you add oil, it's going to be way too liquidy. It doesn't spread on anything. So if you want to add oil at the end, after you have blended everything together, you're more than welcome to. However, we will not be doing that today because here in our family, it is oily enough for us. The salt that we used actually is Morton's iodized salt. We prefer the iodized salt in here because just like everything else, it's Rhapsody. We have a boxer dog visiting us today. Well, no, she lives with us, but she happens to visit the video today, which she doesn't always do. So back to the salt. Morton's iodized salt. We don't get enough iodine in our diet. So yes, the world decided that they're gonna add iodine to a product that we tend to use on a daily basis. Recommend using iodized salt whenever possible. You can use pink Himalayan salt if you want in this recipe, but this one's just easier to measure out for this particular nut butter. With this nut butter, you don't have to add all of the ingredients that we added today. I do actually have 2 other forms of nut butter, which you can find in my cookbook and online on our blog at eventsbycollette.com. Yes, okay, Reese knows what he's doing. He knows how to put together the food processor. The Ninja, we prefer the Ninja. We've had it for about 2 years and it's done us well. But you can use any food processor that you'd like. Before we start blending, I will explain the flaxseed and the chia and the hemp to you. They are packed with omega-3s. They're tiny little seeds that are easy to just add to your diet. They blend in with almost anything, especially the flaxseed. To give some of our bread at home that we make, just to give a little bit of oomph. I know more omega-3s, I just add a teaspoon or a tablespoon of flaxseed and you would never even know what's in there. All right, Chef Reese is ready to go on the food processor motor. Again, if you haven't started cooking with your toddler, toddlers love hitting buttons. So what better way to get them in the kitchen than to have them work the food processor for you? ¿Cierto? Sí, conectar, por favor. Gracias. Oh, y tú puedes cerrar. Oh, okay. And we are going to cook this until it's smooth. I say about 9 minutes. And ready, go. All right, so we have pureed the nut butter for approximately 9 minutes. If you have to keep pressing the button, just do so. Every food processor is different. Unfortunately, mine only goes for a few minutes at a time. So we had to just keep pressing it and pressing it and pressing it. But finally it was done. And we are going to transfer it to a airtight container, which does need to be kept in the refrigerator. You can enjoy this immediately, or you can just put it in the fridge for later. Here is our finished product, and I will transfer some here so we can try it with what we made earlier. These are our pecan date sweet potato muffins. They are completely gluten-free, they're completely vegan, and they are scrumptious. So again, why did we make omega-3 nut butter today? When Reese was very little, it was extremely hard to get everything in his diet that we actually need to get in his diet. I did discover a brand on the market that was an omega-3 nut butter, And it's just, buying it was so much waste, and it got to be very expensive. And so I thought, you know, I'm gonna start cooking my own nut butter. And we use the glass containers, which we actually just reuse and rewash from the yogurt that we buy at our local grocery store. And we buy all of our nuts and seeds in bulk. So again, yes, that's my tip of the day. If you find yourself buying something over and over and over at the supermarket, just try to make it yourself. Again, we are focused here at Events by Collette on food allergies. So if you need to cut out the peanuts in this allergy, if you have just a peanut allergy, go ahead and just add more of another nut. It's very simple to do. And Reese, ¿quieres probar? No? Okay. See. We had an interesting morning today. We all slept in because there was a huge electrical storm, thunder and lightning last night. So we all slept in and had a very late breakfast. But I will go ahead and try some.
Es una fantasma.
Oh, es una fantasma. Sí. We swear our dog sees ghosts because she just barks at nothing sometimes. But as always, you can find all of our recipes on our blog and on Instagram and in our cookbook that is available for purchase on our website. Thank you again for joining us today. We will see you again, and next week we'll be making chocolate ice cream. Perfect for the upcoming Memorial Day. Ciao.
Bye. Daddy, I want to see it.